Hey guys, so here's my outfit today. I'm only still in sweatpants because I didn't know if I was gonna get any dashes this morning. I got one, which isn't too bad. It wasn't that bad. Yeah, so I was trying to like dash this morning. It took a while before I even got an order. But I was doing my own thing. I was catching up on my channel actually. I was editing another vlog, and then this is for my Java Artness channel, and then also when I can't think straight. So I apologize. I will give you guys a warning in advance, and I apologize if this is a bit inappropriate, so there's your warning, just FYI, because I couldn't think straight. And I wanted to make homemade brown sugar syrup, but the only thing with my brown sugar is I couldn't get it to be packed, so I had to add a little extra, so just to make it taste more like brown sugar. And the way I labeled the jar, like I said, when I can't think straight, I can't think straight, so this is your warning. No joke, this is literally how I labeled the sugar, because not sugar, the jar. Because the thing is, brown sugar abbreviations literally are B and S. It's literally brown sugar. And then I'm like, I know exactly what my mom's gonna think of that when she says that. She's gonna be like, huh? She's gonna be like, what does that say? Like, I apologize for that, but still, I had to show that. When my brain doesn't want to think, it doesn't want to think. Because the thing is, I'm trying to. So I made that. I need to strain the rest of it into another jar. And then I'm about to cook because I'm hungry. So actually, in that case, I am going to put it up here. Ooh, wait a minute. No, actually further back is better. Because I think they made these if they're not going bad. I only found one moldy bun, so I hope they're not bad, but yeah. I'm double checking for mold and making sure that there's like no mold on this bun. And then I also want to, I need to squash the top one anyways for it to get toasted, making sure there's no mold anywhere. And I tossed the bun that I found with mold, so I just tossed it away to make sure it wasn't gonna like spread, because the more you leave buns out, or like any kind of bread, to be honest, the more you leave any kind of bread out, and if there's one piece with mold on it, it'll make the rest of the pieces get mold on it too. Just FYI. I'm going to do is this on perfection, so now I have a little extra time. Little extra time. A little extra time. Yeah. Little extra time. And to be honest, I did not know I was actually the view of camera. So I had to. That came randomly and naturally for me. But yeah, I literally had no idea I was sitting directly in front of my camera screen. Since I can actually like see myself and film myself like that, I'm like, oh, okay. I literally had to, like, I know my eyes are closed, but it's like I had to. So now I have a little, because medium heat takes a little bit, not a lot, but it does take a little bit extra time, so that's what I was gonna do. That's what I needed, was this guy. It's super dark, and I only used light brown sugar as a heads up, so yeah, this is the color that I came out from personally. But I do need food, so that's the thing. That's why I need to cook this. So now I'm going to bed. The oil spread it on a little bit more, so yeah, there's that. And do this. And do this. That's the thing I'm doing. Alright, I'll be here. I'm not turning it forward because I really don't want to blur anything, to be honest, so I'm just not going to blur stuff, so I apologize if this is not working what we're doing this then. Listen to that sizzle. And yes, my pan is metal utensil safe. My mama's pans aren't. There is a reason I'm saying that. There's a reason I'm saying I'm a little dumbo. Just for me, so let me explain something. So, for me personally, so I'm really bad with like certain calculations and stuff like that. So, for me, the thing is, I've always wanted to try and get like stuff, not necessarily pre-prepped, but kind of like pre-prepped, if that makes sense. And so with stuff like this, so I'm like, how can I do this accurately? And I didn't even realize since these patties take an extra 4 minutes to cook on one side, the buns take about 2 minutes. And so I'm like, wait a minute, I have 2 extra minutes so I can actually prep the buns with like ketchup and things like that or whatever else I need. And I'm like, that's why I said I'm a dumbo, because I never thought of that before. Because I'm like, I would always wait 2 minutes before my patties were done before doing that, and I'm like, I'm dumb. Like, I feel so dumb when I realize that like now, and I'm like, I could have been doing that this whole time. I could have just started it at 4 minutes after I flipped it. Like, I flip it once, so it's once it's on the other side when I cook it for the extra 4 minutes. Then yeah, start both at the same time basically, right? And I've never done that. And I'm like, really? It literally gives me, it should, I don't want to guarantee anything, but it should give me an extra 2 minutes to be able to do that with. So yeah, that's why I was saying that and singing that. And yeah, whatever. I was gonna say, why does this thing not want to properly now? Anyways, there's just like a lot of coffee in here. I'll explain that later if possible and if I remember, but yeah. I like to spread the oil so it just doesn't get like mixed up and stuff, so So let me this guy up here. Let me move this guy. Oh, cheese. 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 My cheese never wants to melt. I think I just put it on at the 4 minutes. So. The only sad thing is I have no butter medicine inside. But it's whatever. If I use real food. And I just like turn this down and cook it like just a little longer for the cheese to melt. Top bun. Right now that's the top bun. This is the bottom bun. This thing is inaccurate on you today. I don't know why. I'll be back in a second. Okay. I don't know the exact time frame, but at some point it does cut out on me, so I'm trying to adjust accordingly in terms of my camera and when it does time frame wise. So, yeah. But I need to figure something out as well. This thing's usually pretty accurate, and I just want to be accurate today. This little thermometer thing is just that, like, it always meets 100, and this time it's not meeting 100, and I don't like that. So I'll put you back on medium heat. But I'm gonna flip this guy one more time. I can't flip the other one because it has cheese on it. So. If the bottom one's not at the core temperature, neither is this guy. But mine with the cheese on it is not going to get its core temperature either. Yeah, my little veggie meat. Yeah, so my little veggie meat patties, they are literally not going past like 87 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit on the little meat thermometer. It's supposed to be used for real meat, but I use it for this meat too. So I need to cook it a little longer, unfortunately. So, I don't trust it when it's not fully cooked. Like I said, I can't put that because of the cheese. Unfortunately. This thing is just not being accurate though. Either this thing's broken, or I just didn't cook this long enough. I think for my patties, I'm not positive, I think for this stove and my patties, it needs about 6 to 7 minutes. This is an electric stove, and it's usually pretty good at 4 minutes each side, but this time it didn't work for some reason. Oh no, so maybe it's between 5 and 7 minutes for my patties. So I'm gonna try this side again because the cheese is actually melting. Is that right? This is a fault. This has become faulty. No joke, this literally won't go past 100 degrees or no. On either patty, so I'm hungry and I want food. Cheese did finally melt. Oh my gosh. Don't question me on not going to the cold temperature because that thermometer did not want to actually go all the way, so it's a little unfair. Just my concern is that it just says, it does say, so the package does say things need to be cooked to an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's not even doing that. So I'm like, this isn't right. So I'm trying to recook it. I'm trying to put the stove back on and recook this, and it's still, as I'm cooking it, while the stove is even on, it still won't reach 100 degrees. So that's why I'm thinking, like, did this get a little faulty or something? But don't surprise me if it did. So yeah, I hope it's not faulty, but. And to be honest, I'm a little too impatient to wait because I need real food. So, yeah. There's also that factor. Like I said, I'm hungry. And to be honest, I don't know if these pickles are any good, but let's try. More fresh ones are probably going to be towards the bottom. But I still wish they would bring back their smoky barbecue flavored pickles. What's the fresh ones that aren't ripped? That figures. That works. I suppose that works. I suppose that works. I only did 3 pickles, but I got 2 in the lettuce today, so. You know, this is better than eating crap. Otherwise, I'd be resorting to eating junk food right now. Give me a second, because I will check something real quick. Shoe flash shoe. Oh wait. Fruit. I don't know, but maybe. Like I said, I'm hungry. No. I don't feel like using fire, so unless the center of my veggie burger is cold, and I will. But other than that, nope. See you guys later. Bye!